Today we're gonna do baklava. For the sugar syrup you need 1 cup of water, 2 cups of sugar and the juice of half a lemon. And for the cake you need some pistachios, some walnuts, some butter or some vegetable oil, as well as baklava dough. You will find it at any Turkish or Arabic supermarket. Furthermore, you need some hazelnuts and cinnamon. We will start with the sugar syrup. Add the water and the 2 cups of sugar into a pot. Then start to heat the pot. If you decide to use butter instead of vegetable oil, you need to melt the butter. So while the syrup is cooking, you can put the butter on top of it to melt it. As soon as the sugar dissolved in the water, add the lemon juice. Stir it one more time and put it aside. Now add the hazelnuts to the pistachios and grate them. Then grate the walnuts as well. Then open the dough, and depending on the size of your baking tin, you should cut the dough into half. At first put some butter or vegetable oil into the baking tin. Then add the first layer of the dough. The dough is very thin, so you need to take care when adding the dough. And if you want, you can remove the sides a little bit, it will make it easier. Now put the dough and the melted butter layer by layer. Repeat the process for at least 5 layers. Then add the grated walnuts onto the dough. If you want, you can add 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. Mix it with the walnuts together and add it onto the dough. Cinnamon will add a very nice taste. Now flatten the nuts and add some oil above. Then continue making the dough layers. I recommend to do at least 7 more layers. Do not forget to add the melted butter between the dough layers. Then use the grated pistachios with the grated hazelnuts and add a tablespoon of cinnamon. Put them onto the dough and flatten them. Add again a little bit oil above and continue to do the layers. Do about 7 layers again. After the dough is finished, also put oil on the last layer. Then you can use a knife to cut off the sides. If you use a round baking tin, you can cut the dough as shown in the video. Then put it into the oven for about 180 degrees, and after 20 to 30 minutes the baklava should be finished. As soon as the surface gets a golden brown color, take it out of the oven. Then use the sugar syrup and add it on the hot baklava. Then put the dessert aside for about 15 minutes. During this time, the sugar syrup will soak into the dessert. Then it will be ready to serve. If you want, you can decorate it with some grated nuts.